What's up, everybody? It's a nice quiet night outside. I just saw a huge doe when I got home from my job. Uh, Maybe it was pregnant. Maybe there'll be some little deer running around here pretty soon. I don't know. It was huge, though. It was big for a doe. Big. Russia, Russia, Russia. Seems like all I've heard about the past two, maybe even close to 3 years now has been Russia. Oh, and we're fomenting this Cold War and Cold War number 2 shit and everything else, man. All because the Russians went into Ukraine, right? A small little part of Ukraine. Um, After, let's see, there was a vote to go away from the EU, I believe, in Ukraine or something like that. Some weird trade vote. And then all of a sudden there was a revolution and there was fucking cocktails being thrown at fucking police vehicles and shit. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. And anyway, so an actual Nazi, really, no, I'm serious. I'm talking about like you see photos of him like with lightning bolts with blonde-haired chicks behind him, and he was doing the whole Sig Heil thing, and, and he became like the vice president after that. Uh, and get this, Obama's administration, well, I don't really, Obama's administration via the the State Department put these people kind of not totally in power, but they're pretty fucking close in power. You know what I mean? He was the vice president of Ukraine. He was like the second in command of Ukraine for a little while, and so Russia went in to Ukraine in response to these far right. Well, so we call them far right. The leftists like to call Nazis far right. They're not far right, but we'll call them far right for now. Well, we'll just call them what they are. They were National Socialists. They kind of got close to being in power in the Ukraine. Not so much anymore. That has kind of faded away. They kind of realized they kind of fucked up on that. So I think they're going with a little bit more of a socialist bend. He's not in there anymore. I forgot what that motherfucker's name was. But look it up yourself. I'm sure you can Google it. And so that's what all this Russia crap is all about. That's what started all this shit. And now we have the dossier that the Obama administration, or people from the Obama administration, to get Trump in trouble and shit. And then you have fucking Donald Trump Jr., and he was talking to the Russians for information on Hillary Clinton. And I mean, it's almost like the Russians are playing both sides, trying to get. Oh, this whole thing is fucking dumb. Oh. And then we're stuck arguing about who worked with the Russians and our election secure. And oh my God, there's fucking Russian hackers and shit. Oh my God. I'll tell you what. This whole hysteria, I'm not sure if that's exactly what the Russians were going for, but I think in like their mind, in the Kremlin's mind, this is a very, very nice side effect to some fucking Facebook shit. Like there was just like Facebook ads from PR departments that were like putting out fake news during the election in favor of Donald Trump and shit like that. And, I mean, do you really believe that a Facebook ad decided by a Russian PR firm decided the election? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, Donald Trump Jr. met with Russians to get dirt on Hillary. Oh my God. No, it's not illegal. That's not illegal. It's not illegal. What they're getting him for is lying about it, or allegedly lying about it, to Congress, perjuring himself. So what he did actually wasn't illegal. Just like when they paid this dude to go over to fucking Russia and get information for fucking on fucking Donald Trump. It's like this kind of shit goes on all the time. It's just the fact that Donald Trump won the election that they need to fucking cause some shit. And this is what they've been doing for 2 years. And it doesn't look like it's going to stop. This is the plan. The plan is that they just need, they don't need most people to buy it. Most people aren't going to fucking decide their vote on the Russia scandal. But what they want is they want that 3 or 4% of people just to decide on that Russia thing and fucking vote for whatever Democrat nomination in 2020. It's what it's looked like the strategy is now. Just that sliver. That's all. That's their thing. That's all we need. So we'll see if it works. They're going after it hard on the midterms. We'll see how the Democrats do in the midterms. Trump, love him or hate him, he got 4.1 GDP growth, and they were telling him in 2016 that's fucking impossible, and he proved them wrong. So, it's hard to argue with success, even if the guy you might think is a douchebag, if he's winning all the time. Like if he's so what if he says stupid shit, but that stupid shit ends up working, it's his negotiation tactics. That's what he does. He wrote a book on it. But they act like he didn't. They act like he's off the wall. He's crazy. Nobody does this. Well, he wrote a book on what he's doing. So, or at least a lot of it was just deal making and negotiations. In fact, you should probably read some of the books that he read to get started. And he also was a part of the very the positive thinking movement way back in the day. So seems to be working for right now. He's 2 years in. We're all still here. Job numbers are up. GDP growth is up. There's no Muslim concentration camps. There's no concentration camps where we're putting Muslims in. Shit like that. There's no swastikas anywhere for being spread by the government. Anyway, I'm sure there's fucking private citizens and shit that do it, but the government isn't fucking doing that shit. This is all the catastrophe that was advertised coming with the Donald Trump presidency has not been delivered. So all they got is this Russia thing. So we'll see if it works. It's been Mainarchy. Like, subscribe. Have a good night.